What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with the Rockies Rebuild with a big twist. What is that twist, you might ask? Well, as you may or may not know, Coors Field is known as one of the highest elevation fields ever. I think it is the highest elevation field in the MLB, which means the ball leaves very easily. So, one would assume that a team that plays at a field like that for half their games should lead the league in home runs every year. But I looked up a very interesting thing, which was what team holds the record for most home runs in a season as a team. And the two teams that came up were the 2019 Twins and the Atlanta Braves from 2023. Both with the same amount, both with 307. And I thought to myself, why not make a fun video where we try to break that record with the Rockies? And I know what you're thinking, how are you going to do this? Well, to be quite honest, I don't know. We're going to try to get the best home run hitters that we can into our team, get them hitting home runs. I mean, that's the only thing that I can think of. That being said, though, just taking a look at this roster, there's not much here. Um, this is a failing organization, and it has been for years. That being said, there are some bright spots. We do got Chase Dolander, but not a single A potential player on this team. Charlie Condon, I'm hoping we can develop into an amazing power hitter. He was one in real life. See if we can get him to be like that in the MLB. That being said, though, there's not a lot of promise here. So we're gonna try our best, make some trades, get some good players in here. See if we can develop a great team that's gonna hit home runs for us. That being said, I'll see you when I make my first move. We're going to trade Carson Palmquist, Herman Marquez, and Sam Hilliard over to the Rays in exchange for Junior Caminero. Decent power, but he's got pretty good contact, so I think if we can develop him for a few years, he might be decent. Other than that, though, I don't foresee us making too many moves this year until we get to like the off season. So probably going to be the only move we make for now, and then we'll see how it goes for the rest of the year. We're going to send Antonio Senzatella and Ryan Feltner over to the Phillies in exchange for Andrew Painter. I was just thinking about it, and I was like, I might as well get some good pitching prospects, get them in the system working, because although there's not many, power hitting prospects, there are a decent amount of good pitching prospects that we can pick up. So I'm going to add a few, Andrew Painter being the first one. We're going to send Jaden Hill, Austin Gomber, and sadly, Chris Bryant over to the Pirates in exchange for the one and only Bubba Chandler. Should be a good deal that plays out well for us. We are going to send Kyle Freeland, Tyler Kinley, and Keston Hiura, over to the Reds in exchange for Mr. Chase Burns. See if we can develop him a little bit, and yeah, that's the deal we're going to make. We're going to send Owen Miller, Kyle Farmer, and Jake Woodford over to the Reds in exchange for Chase Petty. Simple deal. Just get the pitching depth a little bit better. Alright, we are at the draft. We do have the 4th overall pick, I believe. That being said, though, I am going to probably be taking a pitcher because scouting hitters is very hard in this game. At least for me and my methods, don't really work too well for scouting hitters. So I'm going to just scout pitchers. Hopefully we can get good enough pitchers so that we can just trade them away and find even, better hitters. But that being said, see what falls to us at pick number 4. William Guy. What a guy. What a guy. Alright. What a stinker of a draft class. Fuck it, we're going to take Darryl Scully. Was that a good move? Probably not, but we'll find out. Alright, so we took a couple of massive busts here. But we did get a high potential guy here. Wow, we got a pretty shitty draft class all around. See what we missed out on. Ooh, Mikey Cohen is a guy we have to go after. Ozzie Samuels is definitely a guy we have to go after. Oh, and then this is ours. Alright, I will see you guys probably at the end of the year. So our AA team did have the most home runs. Only 117, though, is a long ways to go. Obviously, it is AA, so a lot different. But what about AAA? AAA, I don't think we have anyone down there. What even is our AAA team? Which one is our AAA team? I honestly have no idea. Oh, it's number 28th with 95. All right. All right. So to make you guys understand how hard this challenge is, the record in real life is 307, right? Um, the best team in the game, the Dodgers, only get 238. And I've looked at some of my other World Series winning teams, they only get about 240. So that being said, we finish off with the Rockies, probably in rock bottom. No, we finished in 29th, right ahead of the Brewers. Michael Tolio with 34 home runs. He's going to stay here for a while. McMahon and Brenton Doyle might also stay for a while. How did they do? 250, not terrible. Because let me just do some math here. Let's just do a little tiny bit of math. So 307 divided by 9 players. Each player needs to average about 34-ish home runs. Now this challenge might be impossible. I will not lie to you, this might be an impossible challenge. I hope it isn't, but at the very least, if we don't get anywhere near it, the goal is to just lead the league in home runs. That being said, we're gonna sim to the offseason. Damn. So we lost in the playoffs there. All right, the offseason is where it gets very important. The Yankees beat the Cubs. Um, damn, of course the manager retired. Um, all right, who am I guessing is in the Hall of Fame? Who isn't normally? I don't even know. Justin Verlander, maybe. No one. Wow. Wow. All right, the big thing is free agency. We need to find guys who are going to hit home runs, like these two guys up top. Um, will we be able to get them? Honestly, I highly doubt it. Highly, highly, highly doubt it. But we are going to try our best. We are going to send Ryan Ritter, Aaron Skunk, and AJ Lewis over to the Cubs in exchange for Mikey Cohen. Good power on the guy, A potential. Although he's 23, we'll see if we can develop him in Double A for a couple of years and then see if he's going to be that home run guy for us. We are going to send Nick Martini, Diane George, and Kyle Karros over to the Cardinals in exchange for Eric Ordonez, who has mainly power. I mean, he's got speed on him, but he's got A potential at 18 years old. I think we can develop him. See if he can turn into a home run kind of guy. We're going to send Evan Shaver, Juan Mejia, and Warming Bernabel over to the Cardinals for Jesse Wiley. He's 23, but he's got A potential, and look at the power numbers. I mean, this could be a potential tank hitter for us. See if you can develop into one. We are going to send Jason Hinchman, Sterling Thompson, and Aiden Longwell over to the Reds for Ozzie Samuels. He's got great potential on him. He's got great power. See if he can develop into a home run hitter for us. Oh, wow, we actually signed Schwarber. So we do add Schwarber to the team, who did have, I think, like 30-something tanks last year. Hold on, let's take a look. Schwarber, who is getting up there in age, but I figured, we might as well keep him here for a little bit. He had 38 home runs over the last 2 years. So yeah, good addition to the team. See if you can do a job for us moving forward. We should get the number 1 overall pick. You can't see it, but we won 36 games last year. If we don't get the number 1 overall pick, I will be slightly upset. Considering I think we did just break the record for losses in a year. So, should be, we moved down 1, the White Sox move up 1. I'm not too mad about that, actually. Could have been a lot worse. Josh Bell decides to join the Rockies. He only had 14 home runs last year, but I think he's going to be a big home run hitter next year for us. Like, he's still got some decent power numbers, switch hitter. I mean, I think, he only had 107 games, so if we give him a full season, he might do well enough for us to justify paying him $4.5 million for the next 4 years. But that being said, let's try to sign our last guys, and I'll see you guys whenever we make another move. Vladdy has to sign right now. I'm calling it. He's signing it. 79%. This got to be the one. This has to be the one, Vladdy. You know you want to. Yes, sir. We do get Vladdy, and we get him for $24 million a year, which hopefully isn't a terrible decision. Yeah, he's got 6 years of MLB service time, but we do have him for 10 years. You know, 32 home runs last year, 30 the year before. I think he's going to make a big jump when he moves here to the Rockies. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be our last move for this offseason. If we make a move, I'll let you know. We do sign Clayton Kershaw. I figured I'd give him maybe the last few good years of some, Major League Baseball. Herman Marquez, I'm going to bring him back just because. Welcome back. Joe Ross, I'm a Nationals fan. He's going to sign with the Marlins. All right, that's okay with me. Welcome, Taylor Rogers. Tyler Rogers, you know you're going to sign. Yes, sir. So we get both Rogers brothers. Michael Lorenzen, I will let you be a two-way if you come here. And he's going to come here for the next couple of years. So let's take a look here. We do get both Rogers brothers. Tyler had a 1.65 ERA, which is great, and then Taylor with a 4.08. We're going to have these three guys be our main pitchers, and we'll have whoever else is in the MLB, this guy or whoever. They're going to be up. But we're going to probably run a four-man rotation. Let Kershaw get as close to... actually, he got 3,000 strikeouts, so... Yeah. Let him just ride out his last final year, There's really no accolades for him to get anymore, so... Yeah. Well, Michael Lorenzen. Michael Lorenzen's going to be here for a while. I mean, he's 34, but damn. He hasn't hit in a while, but his hitting stats are still there, so... Yeah. See you guys whenever we make another move. Alright, let's take a look at the All-Star stuff. Herman Marquez not doing too bad. Let's see, any of our other pitchers. Wow, they had four pitchers in a row right there. That's insane. Mitchell Parker doing a job. Michael Lorenzen, not too bad. See his hitting stats. 211, I mean, it's not good, but I mean, I think he's probably doing better than whatever Nolan Jones would have done, so that's something. Clayton Kershaw having himself not a terrible year. I mean, not the worst year in the world. I don't mind it. Let him go out with a little bit of a bang here. Wait, did he just get? No, he already had 3,000. My last starter isn't here. Relief pitcher Scott Alexander having himself a solid year, as well as Taylor Rogers, who is, 26 saves, not bad. John Schreiber. All right. Don't have any closers. Catcher Jacob Stallings hitting 241. It's not great. Vladdy though, 306. Not having the home run numbers that I want to see, but not bad. Second base. I don't even think I have an actual second baseman. Wow, this is the guy who got drafted last year with the first overall pick. They already got him up in the MLB. Good for him. 11 home runs. He's matched Vlad's home run numbers, which is kind of scary. Yeah, I don't think I have an actual second baseman. Third baseman, I have a few, though. Ryan McMahon, 17 home runs. That's what I'm talking about. Brady House up in the MLB, doing not great. Shortstop, I don't even know who my shortstop is. Ezekiel Tovar, 12 home runs. I mean, not bad, not good. Left field, James Wood would have been a great pickup. Kyle Schwarber, 19 home runs. That's what I needed from him. Brenton Doyle, 22 home runs for this guy. All right, that's what I'm talking about. He might be staying around here for a while. And then in right field, I don't even know who I have out there. Oh man, Zach Veen isn't starting, so ignore that. Ahmed Rosario having himself a year. Who's my DH? Oh yeah, Michael Lorenzen. That's funny. Let's take a look at some of the minor league stats. Let's see the rest of this lineup. 5 home runs, 22 home runs. Oh, Michael Tolio with 17 home runs. That's not bad. Josh Bell with 17 home runs as well. So definitely a great decision picking up Josh Bell, just for the home run numbers alone. So not bad move. Let's check out Double A. 2 home runs, 7, 7, 9. Need those numbers to get up. 11. Okay, not bad. Yeah, obviously we're not going to get that many home runs in like Double A. Wow, this guy hits a lot of home runs. Good for him. I'm not expecting too many home runs considering these guys have very little power to begin with. So I'm hoping that they can develop and eventually get there. Jesse Wiley, though, 16 home runs. Junior with 13. Drew Romo with 11. Hunter Goodman with 9. All right, decent home run numbers from these guys. Who had 0 home runs? Benny Montgomery. Wow, just doesn't believe in the long ball. Wow. All right. That being said, though, I will see you guys at the draft. We do have the number 2 overall pick. Hopefully one of the guys we have scouted doesn't get taken number 1, and they don't. Bertram Walsh. Take a look at this guy. Not a power guy, so that's okay. Damn, I mean, they've got some great pitchers in here. This might seem like a very, very, very stupid decision, but look at that potential power. Look at the current power. This dude's going to be a beast. We're going to take him. We're going to take him. Is it the smartest decision? Probably not. But my gosh, does he have great power numbers, and that's what I'm looking for. I will see you guys when we sign everyone. Oh, so we have a generational miss right here. But this guy still has insane power numbers. Hopefully we can develop him a little bit. This guy's a beast. Yes, that's what we needed. This guy's also decent. I mean, couple swings and misses down here in the later rounds. That's okay. Let's see if we miss out on anyone. Wow. Yeah, we missed out on this guy. This guy is a future GOAT. We're going to go in and get him next year. Yeah, so we did miss out on like a lot of good pitching prospects and a couple good hitting prospects. Wow, they had a great draft. Holy shit. Another Jose Ramirez. Then this is our class. We didn't have a terrible, like, I mean, we had a bad class, but we didn't have the worst one. This guy really disappointed me a little bit. I thought he could be a lot better, but he might be a good bench bat. Who knows? These two guys are going to develop well for us, so. All right, that being said, I will see you guys probably at the end of the year. All right, so the minor league season did end, so we're going to go look at their stats. Good home run numbers from some of these guys. Charlie up to 20 home runs. Jordan Beck up to 18. Ozzy up to 17. Not bad. Decent power numbers out of these guys. All right, let's look at AAA. Guys on the bench didn't really have many. Jesse Wiley, 25. Junior with 16. Drew with 14, 15, 7. Ooh, 11 out of this guy. Not bad. I mean, it's funny how these two guys are like our worst batting average. I mean, wow, a lot of bad batting averages now that I look at it. Overall, not a terrible season for the minor league teams. Let's take a look and see their, what's it called? The team rankings for the home runs. That's all I care about is home runs. Yard goats, we were in 3rd in AA. All right. That's got to be a little bit better, but that's okay. AAA, we are the... Where the hell are we? Jeez. We are tied for 20th with 108. That is not going to get a job done. I can tell you that right now. And in the MLB, as of right now, wow. Yankees with 231. We are in 6th. We are tied for 6th. Somehow. Alright. So you guys at the end of the year in 10 games. So we do finish 80 and 82, which means we just missed out on the playoffs. We missed out on the play. Actually, we missed out on the division by 7 games. We had a very terrible end of the year. Lost a lot of games. National League wild card, we were 6 games out. I mean, considering this wasn't even a year that we wanted to compete, the fact that we were the 29th ranked team, passing teams that are in like 12th, and the 2nd best team according to this, I would say it's a pretty successful year. League leaders, Herman Marquez innings. Is that it? Vlad Jr. 2nd for home runs. Michael Lorenzen, 4th for at-bats. How do you do over the course of the year? He hit 188. He had 8 home runs, though, so it's got to count for something. That being said, though, that experiment's probably going to be over. Kyle Schwarber, 4th for most home runs. McMahon and Tolia, as well as Brenton Doyle. I mean, we got some guys on here. I'm just sad that Vlad Jr. is like nowhere to be found. Josh Bell with 24. That's not a bad year from him. How many home runs did Vlad hit? 17. His power's falling off big time. That's not what I want to see. Um, anything else that looks important? Kyle Schwarber, third for walks somehow. Kyle Schwarber's still progressing, which is kind of crazy. He hit 35 home runs this year, so I mean, pretty good year for him. Herman Marquez, third for wins. 2.92 ERA, hell of a year from him. Saves. Where did my guy Taylor Rogers end up? 39th. All right. 8 blown saves will definitely do it. 3.31 ERA is not bad though. So good year from him. Anything else that's important? Innings pitched. Obviously, Herman Marquez had the most. Michael Lorenzen in third. Just want to see Michael Lorenzen's WAR numbers. Pitching WAR was a whopping .9, which is better than last year, which was a negative .8. And then hitting-wise, his WAR is probably in the negatives. Negative 4.2. All right. So the Michael Lorenzen hitting experiment is over. Did not work too well. See anything else that looks interesting? Pitching WAR. Who's our best pitcher besides Herman Marquez? Herman Marquez 2.7. It's looking like that's going to be it for us on this list. Wow. Hitting wise, I'm assuming Vladdy had to be in the sixes somewhere, probably. Oh, nope. Brenton Doyle 4.9. Ryan McMahon 4.2. Oh man. Ezekiel Tovar 2.8. So it appears that home runs does not give you a great WAR. Where is Ohtani? I might have to pick up Ohtani. I mean, if I can pick him up, I might have to. 2.4 WAR there. 4.0. So I mean, last year he had a 9.3. Is he going down? His power numbers are going up. How many home runs did he have? He had 42 home runs. If I can pick up Shohei next year, I'm going to. That being said, though, we're going to sim to the offseason, see if we make any moves. Clayton Kershaw does retire after an 11-11 year, 4.05 ERA, and Jeffrey Yan retired. Never even made it to the MLB. Unfortunate. Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer, both in the Hall of Fame. Look at those guys. Two GOATs. Yeah, they both make it in. We're going to send Yankiel Fernandez, Nolan Jones, and Hunter Goodman over to the Giants in exchange for generational talent, Alberto Lozano. 68 overall, 18 years old, has 99 potential. Look at those hitting stats. Plus, he's a switch hitter. This is a guy that's going to be in our lineup for probably the next decade. So that's a great deal. I'll see you when we make another one. We're going to send Brady Blaylock. I'm sorry, but Herman Marquez is going to go again. Had a great year, but it's time to move him on while he's got value. And Jake Bird over to the Brewers in exchange for Quentin Bullington. 90-something potential, 68 overall closer. He's going to develop. He's going to be our guy in the future. So we'll make that deal. We're going to send Michael Lorenzen, Blake Adams, and Drew Romo over to the Cardinals in exchange for Nathan Mangels. Got better potential than the two starting pitchers we have here, and Drew Romo's time is coming to an end. He's getting old. He hasn't really developed the way I needed him to. Plus, we have two guys coming up behind him, so get ourselves a good young potential player and see if he can develop. We're going to send Tanner Gordon and Ryan Rollison over to the Rays for Ronnie Costello. He's got like 93 potential. See if we can develop him and make him into something good. We're going to send Scott Alexander, Sean Bouchard, and Benny Montgomery over to the Cardinals in exchange for Dale Cappiello. 90-something potential. Decent prospect. See if we can develop him. Send Skylar Messenger, Ben McCabe, and Zach Kokoska over to the Yankees for James Lawrence. He's got good power on him. Potential's really not the best, but if we can develop him, maybe turn him into something decent, like a bench bat. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to send Cole Carrig, Jordan Beck, and John Wimmer over to the Reds in exchange for Vernon Carvajal. He's got decent potential. He's got pretty good power on him, pretty good contact too. So also he's from New Jersey. Just noticed that. So see if we can develop him into a good bat. We are gonna sign Jazz. Did we overpay for him? Maybe. But that being said, he did hit 35 home runs last year. I'm hoping it wasn't like a one-time thing. Considering he hit 36 the year before, I think that Jazz is going to be the perfect fit for this team. Ryan Jeffers is also going to sign. Is it the best deal in the world? Probably not, but we're going to make it and take it. Alright, we took a last chance shot at Ian Happ. I don't think we're going to get him. I think we got into his thing a little bit too late, but if we could get him... Oh, we do get him. I overpaid a lot for him. I paid him like 25 mil a year, but we do get a decent player who hit like 20-something home runs last year. So we're going to take that. Yeah. We have a 1% chance of getting the number 1 overall pick, but odds are we're going to stay at number 12. Which is crazy how fast we've turned this team around. I don't know how, but we have somehow. We move up 11 spots and get the number 1 overall pick. There is no way in hell that that just happened. There is no way in hell that we just got the number 1 overall pick when we were supposed to have number 12. There's no way. There's actually no way. Wow, you can't even see it. I'm sorry, but wow. We are going to send Ezequiel Tovar and Jose Torres over to the Tigers in exchange for Anthony Volpe. Volpe has had a few good years of home runs. Ezequiel Tovar, he's been decent, but I think Volpe is going to be a better pickup. Hopefully he can hit a bunch of home runs for us. Off rip, we do have one person in the All-Star game, which is Vladdy. Mackenzie Gore not having a bad year. Good for him. Do we not have a single pitcher here? Wow, that's kind of sad. Catcher Tyler Stevenson would have been probably a great pickup, but I mean Ryan Jeffers has more home runs, which is what we're after here. So Vladdy bounces back. I'm glad I didn't trade him. He's got 20 home runs. He already has more home runs than last year. Just needed a year to settle in. That's what we're talking about right there. Second base, Brandon Lowe would have been a much better pickup than Jazz, who is struggling. Only 14 home runs. Brandon Lowe has 22. Probably been a great pickup. That's okay though. I'm okay with that for now. Ryan McMahon, 14 home runs, not bad. Oh wait, our other first baseman, Michael Toglia, where is he? Michael Toglia, 15 home runs isn't bad. I'm assuming Josh Bell isn't even playing, if I had to guess now. Left field is Kyle Schwarber with 24 home runs. We gotta have at least one person in the home run derby. Center field, Dawn of our show might have. Wow, he's on the Nationals. James Outman, why the hell is he hitting so many home runs? Brenton Doyle, 11 home runs isn't terrible though. His batting average is atrocious. Center field, or no, right field. Ian Happ, 15 home runs. I don't even remember who the other guy I wanted was, but it doesn't matter. Austin Hendrick is up in the MLB. Good for him. And then DH is actually Kyle Schwarber, who's in third. So wait, who's our actual left fielder? Oh, it's Michael Toglia. Duh. All right, not bad. See you guys at the draft. I actually lied. We're gonna go here and we're gonna just look through everyone. Volpe, I forgot to look at, has 11 home runs. All right. I think 7 of those are inherited, but that's okay. See double-A stats. We need a lot of home runs here. Ooh, okay. 14 from this guy in his first professional year. Charlie up to 12. All right, not bad. This guy's got 4 home runs. Not bad. Triple A, 13 home runs from Ozzy. All right. 13 from Junior Caminero. Just not developing the power like I need him to, but that's okay. Brandon Carvajal, 14. Robert Calez, okay. Yeah, Jesse Wiley having himself a down year. He's going down, which is not what we need. Julio Carreras off the bench with 3. All right, let us go to the draft. Dylan Cruz to the Tigers. Interesting deal. With our first pick, we are taking Adrian Hernandez. The stats on this guy look absolutely insane. He's going to be a generational talent. No, it says 84 to 96, but it's going to be 99 potential. He's just absolutely insane. Like it says bare minimum 81 overall. So we're gonna take that. Hopefully he's as good as he looks. Pause. But I will see you guys when we sign everyone and we can see all their overalls and stuff. All right, home run derby. We do have Kyle Schwarber in here. Shohei Ohtani, I tried to get him, I couldn't. Aaron Judge, insane. Austin Riley's insane. Jordan. I mean, we need to try to get some of these guys in the next couple of years because these are the main guys that are doing the jobs. Um, these are the main guys hitting the home runs here, like consistently hitting home runs. So, yeah, Brandon Lowe. Wish we would have got him instead of Jazz, low key, but see how it plays out throughout the rest of the year and the rest of this career sim. So, we're definitely getting Gunner if he is in the offseason, if he is a free agent this year. That being said, though, I will see you guys when we sign everyone. What the hell? Wow. So this guy who went from wow. Wow, I didn't know that that was possible to miss that badly. It's got a potential 87 to 99 and he's actually a 71 overall or 71 potential, it's 68 overall. Did I just get scammed? Did I just get scammed? It said he was going to be a minimum 81 overall. I think I just got scammed. These guys are absolutely cracked though. Three great closers. I mean, we had a great draft class just on that alone. This guy was hurt, so like just on these three guys alone, we had a great class. But wow, I thought this guy was going to be the next big thing for us. Wow, that hurts. All right. Wow, they had the best draft class. Hands down, based on potential, they had the best draft class. I still can't believe that that guy that we drafted was a miss. I mean, this guy's good. I mean, Nationals have been a great, like getting great players. I just can't believe that this guy was a bust. That really sucks, but we didn't have a bad class. Just sucks that this guy was actually terrible and not the stud that it looked like he was going to be. All right, so the minor league season did end. Eric Ordonez, 9 home runs is not bad. Um, Not bad. He's developing. 20 home runs from Mikey Cohen, though. That's what I'm talking about. Only 66 RBIs is kind of sad, but Alberto Lozano, 72 overall, 26 tanks. Charlie Condon, breakout year, gets himself 19 tanks. Darryl Scully hit 330 with 17 home runs. James Lawrence, 10 home runs. 19 home runs from Shane Castro. Yeah, not bad. These guys had a couple home runs. What about AAA? Ozzie Samuels, 23 home runs. Jesse Wiley, decent second half, 17 home runs. Junior, 22. He's going to get called up next year. Vernon with 24. That's what I'm talking about. Dale with 12. I mean, none of these other guys are prospects. Yeah, all around, not a bad year for these guys. Yeah, we'll take it. But let's finish off this regular season in the MLB. We had a much worse year, but let's take a look at the one thing that we care about. I forgot to look at the home run numbers. We did have the most home runs in the playoffs. MLB home runs, we were in second. Oh, man. We should have picked up Jock Peterson. He was going to be my right fielder, but I was like, no, I would rather have Ian Happ. Damn. Great year, though. We came in second for home runs. Yeah, I mean, let's go take a look at all of the individual numbers. 25 from Jazz, not as good as the Brandon Lowe would have been. Ian Happ not nearly as many as Jock Peterson would have had, or did have. Kyle Schwarber had a great year, 41. McMahon, 22. Ryan Jeffers, 19. Brenton Doyle with 20, decent second half. Volpe with only 15. What a down year. And then Tolia with 32. Let's see how some of these other guys that I didn't want panned out. So first things first, let's go to the Tigers. Ezekiel Tovar finished with 13 home runs, so we made the right decision. We made the right decision. Let's see. I think it was the Padres, who are right next to us. Their second baseman, Brandon Lowe, had 32, so only 7 more than Jazz. Then obviously you guys saw, what's his name? You guys saw Jock Peterson, that was the other guy I tried to go after but couldn't get. That being said, though, yeah, I really don't know. I think if Gunnar Henderson is there in the offseason, I'm sorry, Volpe, but you're gonna have to go because your power numbers are going down. So if what's his name is there, Gunnar Henderson is there, you will be replaced. We're gonna send Robert Calles and Julio Carreras over to the Rays for Oliver Reyna. Great power numbers on him, decent potential. So see if we can develop him. We're gonna send Carl Kaufman and Sean Sullivan over to the Reds in exchange for Norris Hess, a potential 77 overall. This is a no-brainer to me, so let's get him and add him to this already good-looking closing pitching prospect pool. I mean, look at this thing. So just going to add another guy to this and see if we can develop. We're going to send Gabriel Hughes and Jack Benitez over to the Rays in exchange for Cesar Vizcaino. Got like 88 or 89 potential. Very good player. So just pick him up, add him to the team. This bullpen is going to be probably championship worthy in the next couple of years, so that's kind of the goal here. I mean, look at all these guys. Look at all these guys. We have the market cornered on good closing pitchers. We're going to straight up trade Jack O'Loughlin for Bo Parrish. Another good high potential closing pitcher, so definitely want to add that to our team. We're going to send Brody Brecht and Mason Albright to the Rays in exchange for Miguel Medeiros, who isn't really a power guy, and Ramon Rosales. Get a good relief pitcher, and then maybe a high potential prospect that we can eventually trade in the future. It's kind of the mindset there, so let's make this deal, see if it plays out well for us in the future. We have the 7th best odds at the first overall pick. I hope they don't give it to us this year. Just because we have had a terrible time drafting number 1 in this career sim. Knowing my luck, though, there's going to be a generational prospect. We do stay at number 7. Nationals move up to number 1. That's fine with me. Alright, so we do sign Heimer Candelario. I know you're thinking that looks like a terrible deal, but I think he's going to actually be a great bench bat for us. Looking at how, I mean, like last year he had 10 home runs in 44 games. Considering Ryan McMahon averaged about that. You know, good little backup bench bat, so take it, see how well he does for us, and yeah. Welcome to the team, Teoscar. No, you can't resist that offer twice. Yep, thank you, bud. So we do add Teoscar Hernandez. Definitely a good addition. Not sure where we're going to put him, but we'll find a spot for him on this team. We're going to send Daniel Cope, Guillermo Rodriguez, and Josh Bell over to the Orioles in exchange for Rob McCauley, who has like 97 or 98 potential. So he's going to develop. He's going to turn into a beast for us. Alright, so off rip, I don't see any of our players in the All-Star voting. Matt Waldron with a 2 ERA at the All-Star break. Wow. Chase Dollander having himself a hell of a year, though. Alright, we'll take that. Anyone else? Chase Burns is eh. Bubba Chandler is also very eh. Jackson Rowledge. Congrats, bud. Diego Castillo. Alright. We don't have a closer. Ryan Jeffers with 16 home runs at the All-Star break. That's what I like to see. Vladdy Jr. only 14 home runs. He is not getting the job done at first base. I think if he fails to get 30 home runs this year, it's going to be time to move on from him. Considering Bryce Harper has 26 at the All-Star break. I mean, jeez. Second base, who even is my second baseman? Jazz. With 12 home runs, proving every day that we should have went after Brandon Lowe instead. Isaac Paredes, of course, has 22. I wanted him, but I couldn't get him. Instead, our third baseman, Ryan McMahon, has 4. Junior Caminero has 5. They are, both sides of the same coin, so combining for 9 is terrible. We're going to probably package them for a better third baseman. Where is Volpe? 11 home runs. we're not getting where we need to get. Oh, Schwarber. I mean, 15 home runs. You know, I'm not mad at that. He is going down everywhere though, which sucks. Center field, Teoscar only has 11. And in right field, we have two guys platooning. Brenton Doyle has 11 home runs versus strictly lefties, I'm pretty sure. Ian Happ has 6, so they're combining for 17. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. So, yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. And then our DH, Michael Tolio with 19. Yeah, Michael Tolio was definitely a good starting player for this because he's a beast. That being said, though, power numbers are not there. Might be time to completely switch things up, but we'll see. So, yeah. Oh yeah, much better draft class than usual. We do get a lot of good potential players. 2 in the 90s, 4 in the 80s, then one that's not great, but that's okay. See if we miss out on anyone. Definitely gonna have to pick up this guy next year. Miguel Aguero. This dude has a ton of power. Holy. Oh, 99 potential shortstop. We're gonna have to go pick him up next year. But I think we definitely had the best draft class, just like in all around, good potential and all around value. So not bad. Yeah, I'll see you guys probably at the end of the year. All right, let's take a look at these minor league stats. I just realized we still have Alberto Lozano in Double A. He's up to 77, so he's probably gonna get called up next year. Um, yeah, he might get called up next year. 21 home runs from him, 10 from him, 7. 22 from Daryl Scully. Vernon with 19. James Lawrence with 12. Trevor Boone with 14. 8 and 4. This guy also had 4. Adrian Hernandez has already hit his peak, which kind of sucks. Triple A, though, 24 home runs from Ozzie Samuels. Jesse Wiley with 25. 17 from Mikey Cohen. Carson with 6. He's not going to be here for very long. I'm going to trade him soon. Charlie Condon, only 13 home runs in his first AAA year. I'm starting to think that he's never going to reach a good enough overall for us, unfortunately. 15 for Reyna. Shane Castro with 19. Yeah, I mean, not bad. Let's go take a look at the team rankings for this. Please show me top 10. We're not even top 10. Oh, it's batting average. Duh. I don't care about batting average. We are number 8 with 139 in AAA. Gotta be better next year. AA, we are 3rd. Missed out by 5. Unfortunate. And MLB, we are currently tied for 3rd with about a week left. Definitely not gonna pass whoever's there. Yeah, but another somewhat disappointing season. 76 wins isn't terrible, but just not enough. Chase Dolander led the league in innings pitched. Home runs. I need me a Ketel Marte. I don't even know if this challenge is possible, considering the fact that we need to average 34 home runs per person. I don't know if this is a doable challenge, but I'm still gonna keep going. I'm not gonna give up. But yeah, let's see. Vladdy 34, he saves himself. Tolio at 30. Does he even play every day? He does. Yeah, he does. Not bad. Kyle Schwarber 27. His time here is coming to an end. Might give him one more year, but after that he might be done. Ryan Jeffers with 26, a career year for the man. So that's something to be proud of. Yeah. Jazz Chisholm with 20. Definitely should have went with Brandon Lowe. Considering he's probably up here in the top 20. He's got 31. Man, that I took a 1-year wonder over someone who's been consistent, and that's my fault. That is my fault. Assuming we didn't win. I haven't even checked the awards in years. Assuming we don't win any. Chase Burns in 3rd. We're going to send Daryl Scully, Heimer Candelario, and Carson Williams over to the Marlins in exchange for Clinton Guerrero, Philippe Marin, and where's the other guy? Luis Cabrera here. Yeah, this is a deal we're gonna make. Hopefully, plays out for us well. This might seem like a dumb deal, but we're gonna get rid of Teoscar Hernandez's cap. He didn't play well for us last year. I can't take that chance again, so we're gonna send him over to the Nationals for Mauricio Colon. Hopefully, this deal plays out well for us. We're gonna straight up send Kyle Schwarber over to the White Sox for Rick Serna. Dude's got 97 potential. Kyle Schwarber's not getting any younger. He's getting a lot worse, and he only hit 27 home runs. I say only, but I have a feeling he's gonna go down a lot this year. So trade him over, get ourselves a prospect. We are gonna send Gene Guerrero and Jazz Chisholm over to the Cardinals for Preston Grace. Might seem like a crazy deal, but $24 million. I need to free that up a little bit. He hasn't panned out for us very well. I'm gonna give Ketel Marte a year or two to try to hit us a few home runs. If that doesn't work, we're gonna go find someone else. But for now, this is the deal we're gonna make. We have the 13 best odds at the first overall pick. If we get it again, then I know this game is rigged. But I don't think lightning strikes twice in the same spot today. It does not. We stay at 13. Giants jump up to number 1. All right, that's fine. We do get Josh Jung. That's good. Jordan, come on, buddy. You know you want to sign with the Rockies. You know you want to hit 60 home runs this year. Come on. Okay, we do get Jordan Alvarez as well. That'll play. That will play. Did we pay a lot for him? Yeah, we did. But I don't really care. Welcome, Gary Sanchez. Hopefully he can develop. Not develop. Hopefully he can give us one more good year. Maybe 2. We are going to add Cole Reagans. This is going to be the last player we sign this year. Hopefully he's that guy that takes us to the playoffs, which I know really isn't like the main thing that we need here. It's the home runs, but I figured why not try to win a World Series at the same time. Alright, so I do see a few All-Stars for us off rip. Starting pitching, Cole, where are you? Andrew Painter, not doing terrible. Man. Chase Dolander, okay. Did I say Jack Leiter? No, that's Red Louder. Cole is nowhere to be found. Cam Caminiti, though. Attaboy. Relief pitchers don't really care. Closing pitchers, Norris Hess has himself 24 saves, 5 blown saves, which is not great, but 2.37 ERA is not bad. Catcher, Ryan Jeffers, 13 tanks. Not bad. First base. Oh, look at these two guys. They're hitting a lot of tanks this year. 17 for Vlad, 22 for Michael Tolia. Not bad. Second base, of course, Jazz Chisholm pops off with 14 in the first half. Of course, Ketel Marte only has 10. I can't win. I cannot win. Where is Brandon Lau gone? Oh no, he's just having a down year. Oh, Austin Riley, I wanted to pick him up. Isaac Paredes, I wanted to pick him up, couldn't get him. Third base though is Josh Jung. My goodness. Shortstop Volpe has 14, which already ties his last year and the year before. Left field Jordan, 34 tanks. That is what we needed right there. 34 tanks out of him. Jacob Young hitting 304 with 28 stolen bases. Good for him. Brent Doyle, only 11 home runs, though. Not what we're looking for. Ian Happ, 16 home runs isn't bad. That's not bad. But wow, Juan Soto in third place with 30 home runs by the All-Star break. Don't know how Acuna's ahead of him. DH, though, Michael Tolia in fourth. I mean, there's some guys here. There are some dogs that I wish we could have picked up, but we didn't. Home Run Derby, we do have someone in it, which is what I like to see. Oh, man. Wanted Gunner, couldn't get him. Wanted Pete Alonso, couldn't get him. Of course, I trade Schwarber, and he already has more home runs than he did in the entirety of last year. Oh, my God. So we did only have 2 draft picks because of all the players we signed last year, so 2 decent players. Just scan, this guy's a beast. Oh, they had a great draft. Generational talent, Bob Escalona. We might have to try to get him next year. All right, the minor league year did end, so let's go see how all these guys did. 28 home runs. He's getting called up next year. Oh, 24 from him. Heck yeah. 18 from him. Eric with only 12. I mean, it's okay. AAA, though, show me some crazy numbers. 36 for Ozzie Samuels. He might be ready to make the jump very soon. 20 for Shane. It sucks that he's, like, pretty much stuck where he is. Jesse Wiley, 15. Just Charlie Condon just never developed. Hell of a year from a couple of these guys, though. I need to see the team statistics on this. Home runs. Wow, we weren't even top. We were tied for 6. Guess there was a big fall off. It makes sense. We did lead the AA in home runs, though, which has to count for something. But yeah, let's finish, sim out the rest of this year. As you guys can see, we are in first place in our division. And we do win our division. Not bad, not bad. Let's take a look here at the league leaders. Jordan in 4th for batting average. You guys know what numbers I care about. The only numbers that I care about. Home runs, Jordan 54. Dude, I needed Shohei so bad. He's 59 home runs. That would have been literally a third or a sixth of what we needed. Michael Tolia, Jake Berger. I was thinking about signing him and I didn't. Michael Tolia though, what a guy. And then the numbers kind of just fall off. Cattell not bad, but he's going down a lot. The hardest thing about this challenge is like just trying to get these home run hitters because they're always good overalls. Vlad, buddy, your time here might be done. Let's take a look at the team rankings. 2nd for batting average. 3rd for hits. 1st for home runs. 253 might be the closest we can possibly get. I think if we win the World Series this year, we're going to call that a challenge completed. Immediately we start off with a loss. All right, we're hopping in. Because oh! Okay, we won. Holy shit, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Let's quick manage this game. We need a dub here. We need a dub. Bubba Chandler on the bump. All right.
Let's play ball.
Nope, all right. We're going to try to enter this game early, see if we can somehow manage to make this massive comeback that we have ahead of us. See if we can just hit our way back into this game. They do have a lefty on the bump. Jordan Alvarez, you were built for this, buddy. That ball smoked 94 the other way, but I'm late on it. It's going to be an easy out. Down by 6 in the 4th inning is just not where we want to be. Bubba Chandler really shit the bed. Vladdy Jr., buddy, what are you doing on this team anymore? Getting a single, I guess. I think Vladdy's time here is done if we don't win a World Series right now. Yeah, unfortunately, he's just not getting the job done for me. Oh, there we go. Josh Jung. We're down by 4. We're going to chip away at this lead. I promise you that. I don't care what it takes. We're winning ourselves a World Series. This team is way too good not to. Michael Tolia, man of the hour. Dude's an absolute beast in the regular season. See if he can come through in the playoffs. There we go. Michael Tolia spanks that one. It's not getting down, though. Oh, it does. We're going to hold him at 1, though. Hold him up at 1. All right, we got runner on first with 1 out. I mean, we can do this. Cattell Marte, just get a hit here. Doesn't need to be a home run, just get a hit. There we go. That ball's sent to a gap. We're running. We're off to the races. It's going to be another run. Going to be a double for Cattell. There we go. We will definitely take that. We're down by 3. We have a chance to come back in this one. We really do. Ryan Jeffers, buddy. 83 power. You can send one a long way. Yes! We are down by 1. This is huge. This is huge. Can we take a lead this inning? Brendan Doyle up. You're hitting. You have 1 hit. This entire playoff run, you have 1 hit. Make that 2. Brendan Doyle's going to tie this one up, right? Right? Yes, he does. All right, that's it. That's all we're doing. 6 runs in 1 inning. This is on All-Star. I might bump it up to Hall of Fame in the future, but for now, that's fine with me.
You're out.
Yeah, Bubba Chandler, you are definitely done. Chase Petty's going to have to go out there and give me a couple innings.
Ow. You're out. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Okay. All right, we're hopping back in here. They're bringing in Colin Holderman. All right. We're down by 2 with 6 outs left. It's not ideal. Michael Toglia, 101 the other way. That ball's got to get up. That's gone. Michael Toglia does it in the postseason as well. We're going to have ourselves a 1-run game here. 1-run game. Ketel Marte, buddy, come on. Stay fair? Yes, it does. We got ourselves a double. Ketel Marte staying hot. He was our big offseason move. And he is proving to everyone why he was. We'll take it. We will take it. Ryan Jeffers. Screw it. He's got to get a job done right here.
Ball that's outside.
Yes, there we go. Tie ball game. I'm immediately hopping right back out of the sim. See if my guys can get runner on second in. Like they have to. Runner on second with no outs, they have to get him in. They are bringing in George Soriano. All right. Yes, they do get a job done. All right. Time for the closer.
Three. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Yes, sir. We do move on to the next round. Was it cheating that I literally came in and scored 8 runs? Kind of, but I mean, this team is way too good to be losing games, especially to teams like the Marlins. But we do move on to the next round of the playoffs. Chase Petty, hell of a game. Only gave up 2 runs. Did a lot better than Bubba Chandler, who gave up 6. So, we will take it. Great job, Chase. Wow, and we don't even have a day rest. We do beat the Rockies, and we move on to the National League Championship Series, where we start off down 3-0, and we get swept by the Pirates. I can't save that. Austin Nola does retire. No one in the Hall of Fame yet. All right, we gotta re-up for another year. I think this team is definitely good enough to win a World Series. But yeah, I'll see if I make any moves. All right, so we did technically complete our goal last year, but I do want to win ourselves a World Series, cap off a great franchise. So that being said, I'm gonna make a few trades to make this team as good as possible. If we don't, have the most home runs in the league this year, that's okay. We completed that last year. Now we just need to win a World Series. So I'll see you when I make a trade. We are gonna send Ian Happ, Ketel Marte, and Ryan Jeffers over to the White Sox in exchange for Vincent Chu and Danny Flores. This is mainly just a massive cap dump. We're giving them $68 million, which is going to hopefully open up a lot of room for us to make some signings. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us in the ass, but it won't because of how many players we have that we can move around. So this is a deal we're going to make. Hopefully it plays out very well for us. Ellie, come on, buddy. You know you want to sign with the Rockies. You know you want to hit 50 home runs here next year. Come on. Put the pen to the paper, buddy. That will play. Okay, so we do get Ellie. We just need to go find ourselves a new outfielder considering I already got rid of Ian Happ. All right, Skeens, please, buddy, just put the pen to the paper nice and easy. And we do get Paul Skeens yet again. We got him in our Nationals rebuild, but it's really hard to pass up on 96 overall Paul Skeens. So we will take that, add that to our team. We're going to send Gary Sanchez and Trevor Boone over to the Orioles in exchange for Matt Bichette. Just trying to dump some money here. We're going to straight swap Cole Reagans for John Monreal. I don't know if that's how you say that, but we're going to dump $20 million on them, see if we can go sign a better starting pitcher or something along those lines. But yeah, deal we're going to make right here. Torkelson. Torkelson is going to sign with us for 7 years, $11 million. It's a good bench bat to add. Might make an appearance in the outfield at some point. We do sign Spencer Strider. Not too shabby. So we did build ourselves an elite rotation, which is probably the first time Rockies fans can say that that's happened. But hitting-wise, we're not going to really even have enough money. We have negative money in our bank account. So I am going to go get rid of a couple players and then see if we can make any more moves. We are going to send Zach Veen, Michael Tolia, and Angel Chivilli over to the Royals in exchange for J.J. Blankenship, a potential, and Diego Guzman, who's just going to be like a double-A catcher. So we're going to make this deal. Off rip, I can see 4 of our guys, one of which being a rookie. That's what I'm talking about. Pitching wise, Paul Skeens with a 3.2 ERA is not terrible. Where's Spencer Strider? Jace Dolander is second. Oh, Spencer Strider, 3.94 is not great, but he'll get it figured out. I believe in him. Any of our other starting pitchers here? Would appear not. Relief pitchers, we don't even have any. Our closer, Lloyd Don, 2.61 ERA. Oh, that's actually not our closer. It's Norris Hess. My apologies. 4.38 ERA, 27 saves. I mean, gotta get better. Alberto Lozano, have yourself a year. 309 with 15 tanks to start off the year. Vladdy, 278 with 21 tanks. Already getting close to what he had last year in total. Second base, of course, I trade Jazz Chisholm, and he's a beast again. Who is my second baseman? It's, what's his name? Junior Caminero. Hitting sub 200, so he might get the boot. Third base, we have, I'm sorry, did that say Trey Lipscomb? What the hell? Daryl Scully. Oh yeah, I traded him. And he's apparently been very good. Josh Jung is just not really getting it done too well. I think he'll turn it around though. Shortstop. Volpe hitting 260 is not bad actually. Jordan 306 with 27 tanks. I mean that's just my guy right there. Yeah. Ellie hitting himself a nice 299. Very beautiful. 36 stolen bases. Jimmy Ramos, the guy I tried to trade for, having a great season as well. And then my right fielder, who is my right fielder? It is Brenton Doyle, 250. Not great. DH is Vlad, which means, oh, so that means how is Torkelson doing then? Torkelson's hitting 260 with 17 home runs. That's not bad, actually. But yeah, I will probably see you guys at the end of the year because I didn't draft anyone. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Actually, I'm an idiot. Home run derby. Jordan in first. I'm surprised we didn't have anyone else here, but yeah, Jordan having a hell of a season. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so we do finish 92 and 70. We are a wild card team, which is we won one more game than last year, but holy shit! Wow. So we had a lot of guys do a lot of things. Holy wow. Okay. Jordan for home runs. Jordan for RBIs. Ellie for runs. Ellie for stolen bases. Ellie third in walks. Jordan fifth in on-base percentage. Jordan first in slugging. Jordan first in OPS. Wins. Chase Dolander in fourth. Had himself a great year. Paul Skeens had 15 wins. Spencer Strider with 13. Great year for those guys. Saves, where did our guy end up? Norris Hess with 43. Not bad. ERA, no one. Home runs, no one. Garrett Crochet, still a beast. Strikeouts. Second and third for these two guys. Big drop off, but yeah. Skeens in second for innings pitched. Not bad. Pitching war, Skeens and Strider in the top. Andrew Painter, Chase Dolander. The only pitcher I think we're missing is no, not Lloyd Don. Bubba Chandler. All right, so we have all of our starting pitchers and one of our relievers. Ellie De La Cruz, highest batting war. Um, Lozano third. He's definitely won himself Rookie of the Year. Jordan. I mean, this team is just cracked. Don't tell me those are the only three guys. There we go. Brenton Doyle with 4, 5, 6. So we had 6 guys on the batting war list, which is beautiful. Awards, we won a lot of shit. Jordan wins MVP, hitting 305 with 46 tanks. Cy Young, Spencer Strider in third. Known for reliever of the year. Rookie of the year obviously had to be Albert Lozano. Hank Aaron award goes to Jordan. Lozano was second for Gold Glove. Brenton Doyle wins himself a Gold Glove in right field. Vladdy wins the Silver Slugger DH. Lozano wins Silver Slugger catcher as a rookie, which is insane. Jordan wins Silver Slugger outfielder. Ellie De La Cruz came in 5th for it, but this is the year we have to win ourselves a postseason. By postseason, I mean we need to win ourselves a World Series. Let's go take a look at the roster that they want us to bring into the playoffs. Okay, that works for me. Perfect. 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 Jess Wiley can go down, that's fine. Just make sure none of my main guys. Yep. Alright, we're good to go here. One last thing I want to check. Team statistics. Team rankings, we had the best batting average. Third for runs. We did end up doing the challenge again. We were in first for home runs again this season. Third for RBIs. Anything else that were in the top 3, 4? Strikeouts. That's not bad. Slugging percentage, number 1. Third for on base. Total bases, we had the most. Yeah, all around great year for us. We did have the least amount of blown saves, which is good. Most pitching strikeouts. Yeah, so we had a great year. Let's go cap it off with a World Series win if we can. We're already in elimination territory. I don't care. I'm winning a World Series this year. Don't care what it takes.
Play ball. Three.
All right, we are going to enter this game, get ourselves a lead.
Ball.
There we go. Perfect, perfect. Alberto Lozano on the board. He's going to get this team started. We do have 6 outs to score a run or 2. I'm not going to sit here and score like 10 runs, make sure we win, but I'm going to score a few runs if I can and get us into the next round.
Ball.
Jordan hitting 429 in the playoffs, 3 for 7 with 2 home runs. What a guy. What a guy.
No, that's a ball.
Oh, Jordan gets himself another home run. We have a lead. I think this is where I go back into the sim. I think this is where I head back into the sim. Jordan, thank you, buddy. That's why we have you here. To hit tanks.
You're out. Out. Three. Out. Three. You're out. Three. Out. Three.
All right, so we do have a game 3 on our hands. Let's go win that one and move on to the next round. Great team win. Yeah.
Let's play ball. He's safe. Ball 4, take your base. Three. Three. He's safe. Three. He's safe. Three. 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 Take your base. Ball 4. Three. Ball 4. Take your base.
All right, so we do move on to the NLDS, taking on the Pirates, who I'm pretty sure did win the World Series last year. Yordan Alvarez, 2 home runs again. If we win the World Series, he will be the playoff MVP. That is for certain. All right, but going up against the Pirates, let's get ourselves in a better spot. We do have to go to a Game 7 again, or Game 5, I mean. A lot of elimination games here. We've played 3 already. Let's see if we can get it done on the road against the Pirates. Chase Dolander on the bump again. Did well last time we had him in a situation like this. And they start off with 2 runs. We answer. Beautiful. Yeah, this team does not want to go home. Oh yeah, team took care of business today. Alright, so we are moving on to the NLCS. Didn't even have to jump in this time. Yordan Alvarez, another 2 home run game. He's probably got like 10 home runs this postseason already. We got 3 elimination games ahead of us. This is not what you want to see here. We are the home team against the Dodgers. We need to come back, win 3 straight. So let's see if Dolander can get it done. Again, he's been the go-to guy in these elimination games so far.
He's safe. Three. 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 Ball 4, take your base.
Alright, we are going to enter the game. Not even take a chance here, down 3-1. They got Jason Foley on the bump. It's a pitcher's duel. Let's see if we can go ahead and get ourselves a lead here. Alright, Volpe, let's do a job, buddy.
Inside, ball 1. Inside ball.
No, roll me over. That's a bad pitch to swing at. Alright, it's out number 1.
Out.
See if the top of the lineup can get something done. Ellie De La Cruz. Do a job, buddy.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Ellie De La Cruz stings that one. They've got a guy, though.
Got him.
It's going to be out number 2. It's not what we're looking for. Alberto Lozano, the rookie. You've been on a cold streak, it looks like. Let's turn it around right here. You get on base for Jordan, I guarantee you we win this game next inning. Oh, there we go. We got Jordan up with a runner on first. Jordan's going to come up clutch. I know he is. I know if anyone's going to come up clutch, it's Jordan. For 3 this game. He's hit 333 on the postseason. Come on, Jordan. No, I'm going to smoke that one to the second baseman. All right. Just need the pitching to hold down 1 inning. 1 more inning, and yeah. We're going to quick manage it, though, just to see.
3. Out. 3.
All right. We have an opportunity to walk this off. They're going to bring in a lefty for Vlad. Come on, Vlad. Come on, buddy. Vladdy, perfect to a gap. 102. Get up. It's going to be a double. We do get a leadoff double from Vladdy. Tanner Scott is actually BP. So let's just get this one over with. We know we can hit him. Josh Jung, just do a job. You're not hitting well this playoff run, but none of that will matter if you can get a hit right here. There we go. That should be ball game. Vladdy, move. Vladdy, get moving, buddy. We do walk it off. We are going to a game 6. Big team win. We need to be better next game. We need to be better. Chase Dolander with a complete game. Didn't even realize that. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Bubba Chandler and Andrew Painter are our last 2 guys. Alright, team. Let's get a job done. Yes, we put up 4. There we go. 2 more.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
All right, we are going to a game 7. I didn't even have to jump in this time. Bubba Chandler, hell of a game. The pitching is coming alive right now, which is what we needed. But let's go ahead. Let's try to get ourselves a game 7 win and move on to the World Series here. Game 7 is going to see Andrew Painter on the bump. I could use Paul Skeens, but I believe in Andrew Painter for 1 game here. So hopefully he can go out here, have himself a good 6-7 innings, and get a job done. All right, we're gonna enter in. We're down one in the 7th inning. No, might be a little bit of an overreaction, but considering they have one hit, one run, I mean, we need to get a run across this board here. We can't leave this one late. So let's go in. Let's get ourselves a couple runs.
Ball.
And I'm off that with Volpe. That's not the start. We do have Ellie up next, so if anyone can get something started, it's him. Anyone can get something started. He's hitting 328 this playoff run. Ellie, just give me a couple good swings here.
That's a ball.
Maybe have 2 at bats left.
1-0.
Get a job done right here, though. There we go. Watch your lips. It's going to be a perfect single, but it is Ellie, so we're going to make that probably into a triple with a couple stolen bases. But Ellie, thank you for getting on. Stolen base king this year.
Runner.
He gets the worst jump in human history, Ellie. Come on, buddy. We're going to tag that, though. Oh, that was a terrible decision, but he did bail us out with the bat throw. Jordan, buddy, you've been big this entire playoff run. Don't let it stop now. Don't let it stop now. Tie this one up. Against your former team. There we go. Jordan is going to tie this thing up. Not a great swing, but we have a tie ball game. That's all that matters. Let's see if Vladdy can come through here.
One ball. No strikes.
No, alright, we're early on that, but at least we tied this ball game up. That's all that matters right now. That is all that matters.
You're out.
They are going to bring in Jason Foley. We struggled hitting him yesterday, or in the last game, but see if we can change that today. Oh, and we immediately do. Josh Jung is going to send that one long gone. Thank you, sir. I knew there was a reason I picked you up, and it was that. And it was that. We'll take that. Spencer Torkelson, buddy. Former #1 overall pick. Do a job.
Ball one. That's the ball. Ball. 3-1.
Torkelson smokes that the other way. It's going to be a double. It's going to be a double. Just get there. Get there, and he does. Beautiful. Beautiful. Junior. You know, buddy, I haven't been the biggest fan of you throughout this career sim. Change that.
Ball.
Have not been your biggest fan this year. Junior Caminero is going to send one long out of this place. And that's going to be it for this one, hopefully. So we are going to immediately jump back into the Sin. Junior, thank you for coming alive when I needed you. He did a job. Now let's see if the pitching can.
Out. 3. Out. 3. You're out.
They add one more run.
Out. Out. Out.
Lloyd Don is going to take us to the World Series. That is what I'm talking about. We are going to the World Series. Is this technically cheating? Maybe, maybe not. But I built a great team. I want to see them hold up the World Series trophy. So that being said, we are moving on. Hell of a game. Yeah. Hopefully the World Series goes a lot better than these games have. We have 2 more elimination games. We've played the maximum amount of playoff games to try to win ourselves a World Series. But now we need to get the job done. We need to win 2 games here. We have our 2 best guys on the bump.
Let's play ball.
I know we can do it.
He's safe.
And immediately they score 2 runs. There we go. We answer. Yes, yes. Humongous game. Humongous hitting game from these guys. Skeens, you are done. It's getting Quentin. They get 3 runs.
3.
Bring in our closer. All right. We are heading to a Game 7 to try to win ourselves a World Series here with the beautiful Rockies. We got Spencer Strider on the bump. This is the game of the year. Spencer Strider. Can we get it done?
Play ball.
Good first inning pitching wise. Good second. We get 1. Yes, we get 4.
3.
3 more.
3.
1 more. Let's bring in Lloyd Don, who's been
3.
humongous this postseason. We are going to enter the game to hoist up this World Series trophy. Norris Hess is in the game. That's our go-to guy. 9-1. If I somehow choke this, I mean, I don't know. But I'm not going to. So yeah, let's go do a job here.
Hey, right.
Norris Hess.
0-1. Hey, right. 0-2.
Yes, great start. Phenomenal start.
Hey. 2. No balls. 2 strikes.
I just realized Brent Rooker went to the Rangers instead of us. That was a terrible decision, buddy. That was a terrible decision.
High.
We are 1 out away from winning ourselves a World Series. Cap this thing off nice. 1 strike away. The Rockies are your World Series champions. Yes, sir, we get it done. Did I have to jump into probably like 5 games? Yeah, I did. But that being said, though, we do win the World Series. We did complete our goal twice, which was to lead the league in home runs. I wanted the record of 307, but I don't think it's possible in this simulation. So that being said, we do win ourselves a World Series. Let's go take a look at who won the postseason awards. It's got to be Jordan. It has to be Jordan for at least the playoff MVP. He had like 12 home runs. So let's go take a look. Vladdy wins World Series. Jordan wins the postseason. Jordan with 10 home runs in the postseason. Vladdy had 3 in the World Series alone. That is what I'm talking about. Great year, great team. We get the job done, and yeah, let's take one last look at the team. This team is filthy. We did complete our goal, which was to have the most amount of home runs in the league. Like I said, I don't think 307 is possible through just pure simulation. Um, Maybe I'll try it again sometime in the future. But that being said, thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.